The second of David's mighty men is Eleazar, the warrior who would not let go. Next to him was Eleazar son of Dodai the Ahohite. As one of the 3 mighty warriors, he was with David when they taunted the Philistines gathered at Pa-Damim for battle. Then the Israelites retreated, but Eleazar stood his ground and struck down the Philistines till his hand grew tired and froze to the sword. The Lord brought about a great victory that day. 2 Samuel 23 verses 9 to 10. When others fled, Eleazar fought. He struck down so many enemies that his hand cramped around his sword, refusing to release it even after the battle ended. The third of David's mighty men is Shammah, the last stand in the lentil field. Next to him was Shammah son of Agi the Hararite. When the Philistines banded together at a place where there was a field full of lentils, Israel's troops fled from them. But Shammah took his stand in the middle of the field. He defended it and struck the Philistines down, and the Lord brought about a great victory. 2 Samuel 23 verses 11 to 12. When the enemy invaded, Israel's army ran, but Shammah refused to retreat. Alone, he stood in a field and turned it into a battlefield, slaying the Philistines and securing victory by faith and steel. The three's devotion, the water from Bethlehem. One of the most famous acts of David's mighty men was their daring mission to retrieve water for their king. During harvest time, 3 of the 30 chief warriors came down to David at the cave of Adullam, while a band of Philistines was encamped in the Valley of Rephaim. At that time David was in the stronghold, and the Philistine garrison was at Bethlehem. David longed for water and said, "Oh, that someone would get me a drink of water from the well near the gate of Bethlehem." So the 3 mighty warriors broke through the Philistine lines, drew water from the well near the gate of Bethlehem and carried it back to David. But he refused to drink it. Instead, he poured it out before the Lord. 2 Samuel 23 verses 13 to 16. These 3 warriors risked their lives to fulfill David's simple wish. Yet, upon receiving the water, David refused to drink it, instead offering it to God as a sacrifice, for such bravery was too sacred for mere consumption.